Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I just want to chip in something. Basically, I'm actually a very practical person. I can tell you from my personal experience that sleep has a really, really, really a very, very huge effect in our health. Personally, I'm a victim to lack of sufficient sleep. So I can tell you I had hormonal imbalance. I struggled with everything despite my knowledge in nutrition, ate the right type of food. In fact, I mixed it up. Instead of sleeping, getting adequate sleep, I used to wake up very early. As a Muslim, have to do my Fajr before then. And of course, I know I have to get to work very early because my workplace was really far from where I live, where I used to live. So I wake up around 4 a.m. because I want to do my exercise before doing my Fajr. And I really struggled a lot with this hormonal imbalance. I did everything. I ate the right food. I stopped eating what was not good for me, what could balance my immune. It was a struggle until I took sleeping well into consideration. Today I can tell you my hormones are perfectly balanced thanks to the fact that I took this into consideration. Please, for you who is struggling, from high blood pressure, who is suffering from one disease or the other, why don't you try and improve your sleep, time, and you would have so many reasons to testify to what I'm saying. So please, let's take this very important. It's as important as your meal, as your daily meal. As funny as it sounds, but it's very important. So please make sure you take it and see how this works well for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Rosella, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Rihanna. It was amazing just to show the power of knowledge. This is all about educating ourselves. And I love the space that we've created of decentralization, not only in money matters, but health matter, which is more important because without health, there's nothing really. And we take for granted something like sleep. There is a lot of things that we take for granted, but I never realized how important it is also to take naps. So perhaps, the Mediterranean, where I live in Spain, everything shut at 2 o'clock. Everything shut. From 2 to 4, we eat and we sleep. And now I see why. And probably I need to check out the lifespan in Spain. It will be interesting because obviously it does
Yeah.
good.
Well, they talk about the Mediterranean diet, don't they? Because that's one of the positives. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And also,
So
if you
thank
think
you.
about it, what do you think about the mood in Spain compared to the mood of somebody in the UK? You'll probably see the difference already.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, people here are so relaxed. It's
exactly.
like no stress. It's like, why are you stressing? It's like, chill. I'm like, seriously, this is the mentality here. Chill. Everywhere you go, there are queues. Nobody get angry. Nobody get upset. They just wait and say, chill. Everything is a way to celebrate life. It's a fiesta,
Exactly.
fiesta, fiesta. Let's celebrate.
Exactly. And as their naps are helping them because halfway through the day they're getting a nap, aren't they? Whereas in the UK, we're going all the way through the day. So we're going to get to a point where we're going to go, enough is enough.
Exactly. No, very, very interesting.
But we have control. The good news is we have control. I mean, some people obviously can't sleep because of their diet, because of their health issues, and they need to see how they can use diet to help them sleep. And that's not just, so we're not just saying sleep is important. Well, if you're not sleeping, what do you eat? What do you take? What do you need to stop doing? And that's the key thing. And one of the things I always say is people that have a lot of fatty foods, whether you have the saturated foods, the trans fats, and then also those people that also kind of like have too much alcohol and so on, that's also going to affect you in a big way.
But what I liked is the fact that you mentioned about decentralized health. And this is so true because the pharmaceutical industry is a big business. And people don't actually realize that can solve a lot of the health issues by watching their diet.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, that's it. But I mean, to be honest with you, ask yourself a question, everybody on the call. Who's responsible for your own health? Who's responsible for your own health? You are.
Yeah, exactly.
But
You're responsible.
there's a lot of people today that actually believes the doctor's responsible for their health or the hospital's responsible. But
God is responsible for their health.
Yes. No, we're laughing, but it's true.
But it's true.
Okay.
So,
So,
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. We hope you got some value. Does anyone got a question? I think Coach B, Mr. B, you want to say something?
No, thank you. Great presentation. I had a question from one of our members that couldn't be here tonight. He suffers from snoring. Is there anything that you could talk about that would help his situation?
yeah, I mean, I think you saw the sleep apnea slide that we had. There's a what he has to do is get what he has to do. There's certain devices that you can get that you can like a ring that can monitor your sleep because there's more to it than just him snoring. So he's got to wear something that monitors his sleep, and then when he wears that, then the information from that we can then use that information to recommend something to him. Yeah. Because there's so many reasons why he could be snoring. And that's why, if you notice, I said to you, I said on the presentation that some people suffer from high blood pressure, and they think it's related to something else, but really it was related to their sleep. But the only way we could find that out was actually them wearing a monitor. So I can send you some information about the kind of things that you can look up so that you can wear, so that you can monitor it. And then from there, he can then start doing the right things. And then he should get to the point where he's no longer snoring.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that.
No problem.